Freaky.
Hello, chat. How are we doing today? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the Prime sub, Panda. Thank you. Hi. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? Hello. My stream pulled your EPS out of bed? Whoa! Well, I did start a little earlier than usual today. I did start a little tiny bit earlier than usual, so I'm sorry if that was a bit of an early awakening for you. Hello, thank you for the hydrate. I'll do a big sippy. How do I rig mouth so well? I mean, on this model, I think the mouth rig on this model is pretty bad compared to my new model that I'm working on. I think the first tutorial video I sent you, Sam, on VTube ringing, that had a pretty good mouth tutorial. You gotta use the mouth forms. Yeah. You were lounging and needed to get up, but you were like, ooh, I get that, I get that. I understand. How's our local bunny doing? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. I had yummy mac and cheese, leftover mac and cheese for lunch, which was very nice. Yes. Nothing hits the spot the same as leftover mac and cheese reheated. It hits different. It's good. So yes, I am well fed. I am ready to do some work. I've got some sketches ready. I did some sketches this morning, and I have another sketch ready that I intend to work on today. So yeah. It was a bit thicker. It wasn't less of a creamy mac and cheese. It's like a baked mac and cheese. Woke up earlier than usual, and it's raining, and now Zilly stream. If you fall asleep, there is no thunder waking you up. Extra cozy vibes. Extra cozy vibes. Gonna get coffee and take your meds. You'll be listening. Sounds good. Hope you have a yummy coffee. Mac and cheese. But yeah. As I say, that's my plan for today. I've got some sketches that I'm gonna make, not sketches, make full art. Wahoo! When did you get a gift sub? Probably on Tuesday. We had a lot of gift subs on Tuesday, which I'm still very thankful for. Very, very generous creatures. Drawing tablet spawns out of thin air. Yeah, it does that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Tablet. Hydrate. Thank you. I'll move to drawing screen now. Sorry, I just realized the fishing wasn't on screen in the chattings. Well, what? No, I think I'd forgotten to show the fishing, but you have been catching fish this whole time. But yes, if you were here on Tuesday, I was working on a ref sheet of this character, and now I've got a full body of them that I want to do. Yeah, what, mod view? How come you're getting mod view? That's weird. I don't imagine it would work. That's a bit silly. Moth. Yeah. So I'm gonna work on this. Why is the... Lines are like weirdly crunchy, but that's okay. Ugh. Just adjusting my chair so I hopefully don't shrimp. Moth. Ba ba ba. But yeah, I'm gonna work on some line art for this critter. I've got a new brush that I've been trying out. That does like got a slight bit of hue variation based on the secondary color, which I kind of like. I kind of like in my lines. It's very subtle. But I'm doing this out. So my line art, the last couple drawings have been like more colorful. So yeah. Who is Greg? Greg Sausage Roll? Oh my god. It is a British legend. Wait, what layer am I? Let me merge all these layers actually. Greg Sausage Roll is a British legend. It is like peak food, to be honest. I don't exist. I'm Wheel. I'm Promise. I'm Wheel. Just came to say hi, mostly busy day. They're making you do exam prep even though you're exempt from them all. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. But I hope that goes well anyway. Yeah, thank you for stopping by even if you're busy. Always nice to see you in chat. I promise I'm Wheel. Morphs into a wheel and starts rolling away. You have the knowledge of my Cult of the Lamb wall next to stream? What? Yeah, I've got the big mural. Not mural, tapestry. Cult of the Lamb tapestry behind my desk. What does this change? You see me differently now? I'm always starting cults? Oh yeah, I mean, who isn't, right? Who isn't? Yeah, I love Cult of the Lamb a lot. I am very normal about Cult of the Lamb. Gonna lurk, gotta get to work, enjoy art streams. Thank you, and thanks again for the Prime sub. I hope work goes okay. I hope you have a nice day at work. I would beat Goku. I don't want to fight Goku. I don't want to fight Goku. I want to give Goku a lovely home-cooked meal. Actually. If I had to fight Goku, I would cry. Speaking of, it's Goku Day tomorrow. It's Goku Day tomorrow. Did you know this, chat? I'm gonna be very normal about that. Really want a trolley legally? I'm sure there's, like, the supermarkets have got to buy them from somewhere. Imagine if you had a trolley and it was, like, branded with your own custom art. Like, you know how, like, the handle and stuff on a trolley is usually branded with the supermarket? You could have your... Don't say that about Goku. You could have your own like trolley. If I go to shopping trolley, there's gotta be a way. There's gotta be somewhere you can buy them. Zillusion branded trolley. Coming to a merch store near you. Never. Hello, Leskia! Supermarkets should have kid-sized trolleys so kids don't get bored. They do! Are you telling me you never got to experience the joy of kids' trolleys? They got like really tall flags. They're great. Oh my god. You know, kids' trolleys, hang on. They got like these tiny trolleys that have like a big flag, so like on the top, so you can spot a kid from far away, like in the supermarket, so they don't get lost. They're so cute. They're so cute. They're the best. Yeah, like, hell yeah. They do exist in like only the most epic supermarkets. Zillusion grocery store. Yeah, I'm gonna turn into like a huge household chain. My universe expands. No longer just a cafe or a whole like grocery supermarket chain. But yeah, no, those trolleys were epic. As a kid one time you sat in the trolley and it fell over. Oh no. Well, like in the seat compartment. I guess if the trolley was empty there was nothing to balance the weight. That's really funny. I'm sorry. That's I can see it. Titanic style. Oh my god. Cafe that also randomly sells raw meat. Yeah, we got the cafe. Then we got the butchers. And then we got like the cheesery. Yeah, we got like the whole lineup. Mm. Can you work as a butcher? Perhaps. Haven't started the hiring, like looking for hires process yet, but I'll keep you in mind when we start looking for butchers. I guess. Butcher? I hardly know her. Let's get her! Thank you so much! Thank you so much. What? Don't chop off the rabbit foot. Yeah, but it's lucky. It's supposed to be lucky. Rabbit foot is lucky. My luck, all mine. Oh, greedy. It's okay, chat. Chat, you can have my feet for luck. It's okay. Sam may be greedy, but I will share my feet for luck with everyone. What? That's definitely not a strange thing to say. What makes you
Freaky.
What makes you that?
Freaky. Freaky.
I want you all to have good luck.
Freaky. Freaky.
You don't get lucky for licking it. No, it's just like having it. You know, it's like a lucky charm. I want to go licking it. Where does the freaky sound come from? That is Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z.
Where are you, Kakarot?
Oh, the fishing's covering his face.
Freaky.
The fishing was covering his face. But yes. That is Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I just have the video ready. Because we've talked about it before. Yeah, it's during the, like, Majin Buu fight when he's, like, you know, like, a Kid Buu? Is that the term? I don't know. When they're in, like, the Kai planet. And things get freaky. It's from that. And I was just, like, watching the show. And it's, like, psychic damage as soon as I hear the word freaky come from the TV. And I'm like, I need to save that clip. I need to save that clip. I need to give that to chat. It's raining tonight. You got comfy in bed with plushies? Aww. Cozy. That sounds good. But yeah, fun fact about this sketch, by the way. This full body was actually sketched before I did the ref sheet. This was like the concepting the design. And then we did the ref sheet. And then we're like, we still like this sketch, so we're gonna finish this up as well. Yeah. Is a cutie. Why do people yap about the weather IRL? Like, no shit, it's raining, Becca. Dude, we live in the United Kingdom. This is to be expected. That's, like, the whole thing, is we talk about the weather. I don't know, I mean, it's like... I'm guilty of this. I talk about the weather. Because it's like, you know, you gotta cross-compare with what was forecast. And then you talk about, like, prospective weather moving forward and how that may, like, open or close opportunities for things that you may want to do. You know, there's a lot to consider. Hello, Toaster Thief! Think you've officially been sold on Avali's? Heck yeah! Join us, join us! What's the fluffy thing you're drawing today? This creature. I'm drawing this creature. A very fluffy moth Avali. US Equestrian here. We talk about the weather to figure out if we can ride outside or not. What blanket needs to go on the horses. Yeah, exactly. There's plenty of reasons to talk about the weather. It has a lot of impact on many types of activity. Also, today I learned that there are, like, different types of blankets for the horses. I thought they were just, like, blanket or no blanket, but I didn't realize there was different types. That's interesting. Hello, Cicada Raider. I hope I pronounced that okay. Hello. Awa. Awa. Horse blankets. Non-planning small talk. I mean, the way I see it, small talk is a tool to lead to larger talk, non-small talk. So it's the start of, like, it's raining, and then you, like, respond, like, yeah, I guess I can't do this thing, or, like, when it's, you know, I like the rain, or, like, you know, small talk is an avenue to get to larger talk. It's just, like, the opening. Big talk, yeah. Fly blanket, light blanket, medium blanket, heavy blanket. Ah. Interesting. Tiny talk, small talk, medium, big, large, massive talk. Whoa. Massive talk is kind of scary. What does massive talk entail? It's also to gauge if they even want to talk big. Yeah, that's true, that's true. See, I am definitely a big talk preferer. I'm not much of a small talker. In fact, usually, like, I'd say, like, tiny talk is when, like... Tiny talk is when you're just like, hi, how are you? That's tiny talk. I don't even have the energy for tiny talk sometimes. Small talk to be like, how's the weather? That's small talk. That's... That one got me real bad. That one got me real bad. I, like, went back in my chair. Because, like, I was looking at the screen and I was looking at the fish. And then it, like, it appeared out of because I was looking quite, like, the fish is quite small, so I was looking quite closely. And the jump scare is large. I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh my god. Is it louder for you than for us? Possibly. I'm not sure how loud it is for you guys. But that's probably the best approach. Just feels like another alert? Yeah, okay. It's probably louder for me, which I think is preferable. The whole point is it's supposed to scare me. I don't want to scare all of you guys. I am the punchline. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, okay, so being like, hello, how are you, is like, that's tiny talk. Being like, how's the weather? You know, how's work been? That's like small talk. And then like, small talk can lead into big talk if you choose to like, elaborate on your answer. And that's why we talk about the weather, because it can like, the weather is something that almost everyone is conscious of. It impacts all of our lives because we live under the same damn sky. So even if we're like international and we're talking online, it's like, then you can talk about the differences in weather. But like, we live under the same damn sky, the same damn sun, and that's like, you know, it's a common experience that can open doorways to conversations. That's how I see it. Is that a Yokai Watch 4 reference? Nope, I don't know anything about Yokai Watch. I don't know anything about the first, the second, the third, or the fourth one. But it's just a fact. Unless you're in space. But I don't know anyone that's currently in space. Get a lot of strangers sitting outside your door and they try to small talk and you're like, no, you can say hi, but please, I'm not trying to let my dog pee. No, you're trying to let your dog pee out there and not be social. Yeah, okay, outside your door, that's kind of weird. I don't blame you, I would be the same. Like, especially IRL, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. Every time, like, a person tries to talk to me, like, a stranger tries to talk to me IRL, I can never understand what they're saying. It's always so awkward. It's like, if I don't know the person, it takes me so much longer to work out what the fuck they're saying. So if a stranger comes up to me and asks me shit, I'm like, huh? Huh? What was that? What? always freeze and awkwardly smile and laugh, and then only after they leave I realize, oh, I could have said that or that or that. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It's like a in the headlights moment. You're like, huh? Huh? And then you realize later. Yeah, it might be an audio processing thing. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if I had an audio processing thing, but I don't know for sure. I just fucking live with it, lol. You're the only one who feels like their body goes into autopilot sometimes and they just do things without thinking about them? No, I think that's pretty normal. I get that sometimes. At least I think by your description. Like, when you do something enough, it's like muscle memory. And you get muscle memory for, like, routine as well. Like, when you got a strong enough of a routine, you just kind of do it. Or, like, maybe your mind is just elsewhere. And that's okay as well. Yeah, it's not always routine, I suppose. Sometimes your mind is just elsewhere, like... I don't know, I've done this... I've done this a couple of times before, when I'm like... If I'm like having a conversation over dinner or something, and I'm not like... I don't know, if I'm like having a conversation over a drink or dinner with Patty, sometimes I'll just like complete autopilot, pick up and drink like Patty's drink instead of mine. Like I just... I get completely... and they're like, excuse me. Like sometimes you just autopilot and don't look at like exactly what you're doing. Cause I was too deep in thinking about other things. They sent out of order. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, your message is sent out of order because I had to permit the term finger in. Thank you, Automod. Recently your mum's dog gently had your finger in his mouth and your mum autopilot reached over and squeezed his teeth into your finger. Oh my god. Oh dear. Yeah, it can be tricky, like, especially with, like, moving in with, like, someone as well. Like, first moving in with a roommate or something. It's like, you don't realize how many, like, autopilot little routines you have that, like, if you're not used to having someone else there. And then, like, if you're not used to having someone else around, and then, like, you know, in the first, like, week or so of having a new roommate, and, then you get jump scared when there's someone, like, sat on the sofa or something. You're not expecting someone to be there. That as well is, like, a teehee. I'm not sure if we'd get much underboob from this angle. Perhaps a little bit. Perhaps... Sorry, I didn't look at what fish you caught name. I just saw the message, well, I guess that's just another one going into my pants. I was like, huh? I'm guessing you mean the fish? Even then, that's... What? Is that a piranha in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Freaky.
It is a piranha in your pants. How did you know? Oh, see, I just got that sixth sense. Like, I know there's a little nipper, little bitey boy in your pants, you know? There's just that. You got that aura about you. Initially it was supposed to be, haha, he keeps deadly fish in his clothes, but then it hit you. Oh my god. You silly. You absolutely silly, you goober you. Working on art? No, this is distracted from art. Dude. That's every stream. Have you... If you watch my streams, you'll realize that is every stream.
Save?
Oh, thank you for the save reminder. Yeah. Just a fish. Just a fish. Fish. It's the fish. When the fish. Oh my god, that reminds me of another Dragon Ball clip. In one of the movies, it's like the dumbest bit. In one of the movies, it's like, you know, the movie ends, you're about to roll credits. And like, for some reason, out of all the characters, we got Piccolo and Vegeta sat on a rock. Just the two of them sat on a rock. And then, I think Piccolo's like, is it over? And Vegeta's like, it's not over till the fish jumps. And then a fish jumps out the water, and then the credits roll. Like, what? The most random shit. I think about that a lot. What? I'm scared though, chat. I've almost finished Dragon Ball GT. Which means we're running out of Dragon Ball content for me to watch. For real, I only have 7 episodes left before I finish Dragon Ball GT. And then I've got Super, which is like 100 episodes, but that's not a lot in the grand scheme of Dragon Ball media. 100 episodes is not a lot. And then there's Daima, which is like, what, 12 episodes? I'm running out, chat. What will I do with all this Dragon Ball autism? I'm scared. Never watched Dragon Ball? That is totally fair. Nor had I until last year. Was it last year? Possibly. Possibly the year before. I can't remember exactly when we started. But it's very good. See, Patty grew up watching it, and it was one of those things of like, hey, hello, my beautiful partner and fiance. This media which you love dearly and were raised on. May I partake? May I partake? So watching One Piece? I don't know. See, Patty wasn't raised on that one. And like, I know there's a lot of like, I don't know, there's a lot of like collab media of the two. Presumably because they have similarities, and I fear that it's gonna be like similar in a way that I'm gonna keep comparing it and saying like One Piece is worse. And I'm gonna be able to enjoy it. It's tricky. Also, hello Bun Leaves, hello! Sorry, I just saw your message now. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Feeling pretty joyous. Just chilling. Just, you know, having a nice day. But yes, I'm sure there's plenty of things I can watch after Dragon Ball. That's not so much the problem as the problem that I can't watch. There's no more Dragon Ball. That's what I'm, you know, it's not the lack of overall content, it's the lack of specific hyperfixation content. They are so cute. They are. Dragon Ball fanfics time? See, I'm scared of the Dragon Ball community because a lot of the Dragon Ball community is not very media literate. Do I want a sandwich? I love sandwiches. Heck yeah, what kind of sandwich we talking? I mean, I can read all the manga, which is like, there's a good amount of that. It's obviously not news story entirely, but it's, you know, manga format. You wanna have wheat coming out of my brows, bro? It's antenna. Oh my god. Now I cannot unsee the wheat. Oh my god. But now I want to design like a moth character that is actually wheat. That could be cute. Wait, character design potential. Wait. Wheat moth. Wheat moth. That sounds so cute, actually. Wheat moth. Farmer moth. Oh my gosh. The character design potential. thank you so much for this sub. I get it. Oh my god. You offered me a sandwich, then you gave me a sub. I get it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Danny, are you in chat? Can I shout for Danny? Danny Manero. Daniel. No, I won't do that. I'm looking for approval. First you'd like to say this does not imply you're gonna be a furry, but you asked also a few days ago what would be a fitting persona for you, and they said a goat. I could see a goat. Now I want to draw your persona as a goat. Can I do that? Name, can I draw you as a goat? Can I make you a persona? I mean, just a furry OC. But like... goat? I feel like you do have good goat energy. You are the goat. Goated. Okay. I shouted at Danny, I don't think Danny heard, so I'm gonna poke. Move the line out.
Save!
Thank you for the save reminder. Moravali? There is always Moravali. What? Thank you for the follow, Animo. Don't see it, honestly, unless one of the soft goat boys. But yes, you have full permission to do whatever. Hell yeah. I don't know. I think, like, you got, like, the soft goat energy, but also, like, the eats random things energy. Because goats do that. They just eat, like, socks or whatever the fuck. Like, you have the combined energy of, like, a little goober, but also, like, absolutely eating a random, like, object you find on the ground. I see it. Yippee! Okay, I have line of approval. Hello, animal. Oh, hang on. They wanted a small edition. They want the thigh belt included. Yeah, the buckle's kind of like here, so you wouldn't see a whole lot of it. See, a tiny bit. Okay. Now we color. A fluffy moth indeed. I'm gonna have a lot of fun shading this, making it look extra fluffy. Ooh. Ooh, extra fluffy. But first I must color. Oh wait. Wait. No. I just remembered I could have recorded a speed paint of this and I have... It is too late now, because I already did the liner. Oh well. I'm trying to remember to do it more. But I can only record one at a time. So when I'm working on like multiple commissions, which I am most days, it's like I can only record one of those. Highly petable. Some may say, some may say. I'm just a little guy, and you can pet me, perhaps. Perchance, perchance. You can pet me a little bit. A snack! A snack for me! Wah 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 wah. Be cool if it could do something similar to Ibis Paint, where it tracks the history of all the changes made to the canvas and creates a real-time speed paint video. Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. Unfortunately, it does not. In fact, Photoshop doesn't even have like a native time-lapse feature. I have a plugin. A Chinese plugin, in fact. So all the buttons and like controls are in Chinese and I have to guess what they say. Or pull out my phone with Google Translate. But yeah. I mean, it works. Big bloated file says yummy. But yeah, it means I gotta like manually remember to start and stop recording. It doesn't like record video of it either. It's just like it takes a screenshot every time a change is made. Or like, yeah. That is the one thing I envy most of other art programs. But like, I mean, the fact I have one at all. Even if it is a plugin. We take these. That is weird. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with that, Prisma. That is strange. I would definitely suggest trying to clear your, cache. Clear your cache and cookies. Because usually that's the sort of thing that would cause those problems. Back to cooking? Ooh. I hope you have some yummy food. But yeah, I would recommend clearing your, like, cache and cookies with that sort of issue. Hello, Sapphire. Hello. Danny reappearance. Danny has returned. Oh, wah, 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 wah. What an honor. What a joy. Welcome back, Danny. Your new keycaps have arrived, but your new keyboard is Hong Kong? You bought it from a German shop? Huh? No, that's so frustrating. Oh no. Cookies and cache cleared, tweaking your Firefox protection settings a little. Now we wait, fingers crossed. Yeah, good luck, good luck. I hope it works. Because that's super frustrating. Oops. Every time, man. Every time. There we go. If that doesn't do it, you're curious if maybe there's a secret thing with the listening only icon. Possibly. That might be part of it. You can disable that by changing your chat appearance. Yeah, it would be nice if companies are transparent where they ship from. I get that. I mean, hopefully that is the one thing. As awful and annoying as the US tariffs are, that should sort of force some companies to have to be more open about it. 'Cause yeah. Hello, Clay. Seen a video of someone drawing without being able to see what colors they use, just shades of grey. When they revealed the colors, the shading had this incredible color gradient to it. I was wondering if you ever heard of that or tried it yourself. I have seen that. That does seem really cool. I might try that out sometime. Yeah, I have seen that sort of thing. It does seem fun. Just painting purely from the values rather than the hues. No, I'll do that when I do the final part. Yeah. You're gonna enter luck mode now? Alrighty. Goodbye, name. Have a nice look. Big tail, yeah. Big tail. Finally, you earn points? Nice. Oh, I'm glad it's working again. That's good to hear. Yeah, that would be up the wing still. Oh, that's a thought. Who in chat is thinking of doing art fight this year? We got any art fighters in chat? Because that is coming up. Wah, 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 wah. There's actually a couple characters I do want to make new ref sheets for. I don't often do new ref sheets, but there are a couple that I want to update. So I might, maybe I'll stream that at some point. Rare Zulu streaming art that isn't a commission. Very rare. Very rare. But that could be a good, nice thing to stream.
Save!
Thank you for the save reminder. Need to make refs, but yeah, I get you, I get you. No, I don't usually do new refs for everyone, but like, there's just a couple that are like super outdated, so I do wanna. Your patrons usually take vouchers that month, so you're allowed to play. Oh, vouchers? I'm curious how that works. It's always interesting to see what characters you mind people pick to draw. Yeah. I have actually gone and hidden some of my characters just because I feel like I got too much out of them last year. Like, I want the other ones to have some spotlight. "28 OCs on that fight, oh my gosh. You do just keep making guys. That is so many." You always offer the option to, instead of get your art for the month, you can get the value in vouchers to use later. That's a really good idea. That's a good idea. Never thought of that. Whenever you see a lot of OCs, you get choice paralysis picking which to draw. Real. You gotta just use the, like, random character button. Like, Artfight has just a button in the browser to, like, get shown a random character. If you really struggle, I would recommend that. Because choice paralysis, yeah, it's tricky. Need to upload your Vaporeon OC? Hell yeah. No, I need to get my ref sheets updated, and along with that, probably look at updating my toy house as well. Oh boy, toy house. I have an account. I don't use the site ever. I should use the site more. I wanna like wrap my head around that site, but oh my god, it is a website. You need to redesign your OCs before you could do something like art fight. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. My one blessing in, like, the fact that I do not do anything with my OCs ever is that it means I rarely have to update their ref sheets. I just have little blorbos that I think look cute, and it makes me happy when I see art of them. But I don't do anything with them most of the time. So it means that I don't stress myself about needing to update ref sheets or anything like that. You should. Even if you don't have like perfect ref sheets. Just like any images you've got that can serve as a reference, I would say. Like, you don't have to stress about making like full ref sheets for everything. Because at the end of the day, if someone looks at that and thinks that's not enough information for me to draw your character, that's fine. They just don't need to draw it. There's no obligations, which is nice. So just throw whatever you've got on there, honestly. Because I know some people struggle with ref sheets, like, particularly. Ah, fish.
Freaky.
Hmm? Have I seen the moth fursuit? I don't know if I have. I may have seen a moth fursuit, but I don't know if I've seen the moth fursuit. In the best way possible, the OC you're drawing right now looks like Neapolitan ice cream. Hell yeah. Yummy. Also, thank you for the follow, Flufferoni. That Flufferoni, that's such a good name. Stream looked cozy, so you wanted to join? Oh, absolutely. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you think it does look cozy. We have some cozy vibes as a treat. Yeah, I'll just over. Really like your art too? Oh, thank you. Eee. Nice. I gotta do the tail rings and glasses as well. Don't let me forget. You fell asleep? Oh, I'm glad you were cozy. I hope you had a nice sleep. I'm actually gonna change the layer here. Actually, no, if I just turn this down, it should, yeah. Show me where my lines are again. You be studying my art? For real? Wah 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 wah. I am honored that you think it is worthy of studying. Wow. I'm just a little guy. I never considered other people studying my art, but it is a great honor. Thank you. Circle. Mewin. Well, it's more of an oval. Mewin have to draw circle. And circle too. Ooh. Okay, that one I can just transform to. Is that too big? It's a little too big. It's a little too big. There we go. There we go. My soul is totally worth studying. You love it? Oh, thank you. What? Oh, would we see the other ring? I guess if I might see a bit there. Like behind the foot. Your dog has started snoring. Oh, the sleepy oopie. Sleepy puppy. That's always so cute. You also study my stuff? You want to know how to draw soft, cute creatures as an alternative to your mainly semi-realistic detailed art style? Aww. Wah. I don't know, drawing soft, cute creatures, the main approach, just, well, that's very yellow, use round shape. Round shape is good. Round shape, good. That seems good.
Save.
Thank you for the save reminder. We save. We save here. Who up saving in chat? I am. That's for sure. Creature. Whoa. Okay, Danny, is this all good? Are we ready? Are we ready for shading? Inflation? Inflation? Whoa. Freaky. What you say? Is this... Do I get the Danny of approval? Is it ready for shading? So cute. Yeah, thank you. Such a cute Ovali.
Freaky.
So sorry, you were distracted by fish. Head fluff things. Head is full of fluff. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, no, you mean the... Yeah. Thank you. I thought you were just saying your head is full of fluff. But no, I realize you mean these have color on them. I mean, your head is also full of fluff. You're a goober, but... Lol. There we go. You said you had 28 OCs on Arcfight, but that's only the visible ones? In total you have 37? Oh my gosh. Would put the Avali in a blender? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah! I'm stupid. Thank you. Thank you, Danny. Yeah. Oh. Me when I can't use my brain. My head is actually the one full of fluff. I literally made this ref sheet like 2 days ago, and I already forget like big sections of color. What? Yo, thank you for the primary sub, Mallory. Hello! Yippee! Mallory's here. Yippee! Hope you've been doing well. You always hit your bits? Huh? Excuse me? You have just been working busier in the mornings? That's fair. I totally understand. But I'm glad you're doing well.
Freaky.
Okay, I think I can start putting some shading down. I'm actually gonna have the shading not affect the glowy stuff. Because it's glowy. Think we're good? Yeah. Sorry about the mistakes. My head is full of fluff, as stated. I might be like establish a background color. No, we don't want white. Maybe a later version of this up. That's nice. What did you mean it like, HJZ? What else could you mean by saying I'm hitting my bits? What are you doing? What do you mean? Leave your bits alone. I'm open to believing you if you can provide an explanation. You missed 3 streams and this is how you return. What do you mean when you say you're hitting your bits? You can't just be like, trust me, chat. Trust me. And then, like, not give a reason. HAZ freak fire. God damn. I am willing to hear you out, but you are giving nothing to be heard. Read the chats before? Bro, That's a lot of scrolling. No. I don't want to scroll through chat. No. I choose not. Bitting your bits? Whoa. Leave your bits alone. I have to, like, put you in, like, one of the dog, like, head cones. So you don't fucking touch your bits. Stop it. Stop it, chat. Someone said that you beat them at the hardly know a joke, so you replied with the always hit my— oh, as in jokes! Your bits as in jokes! Ah. Ah. I see. Welcome back from ads to those who were trapped in the ad realm. We have established that HJZ was not talking about the private parts, but in fact, bits as in jokes. Like a funny haha bit. We have learnt the meaning. At last, the forbidden knowledge is outed. Yeah, no, I was like thinking we had to put you in like a cone of shame to stop you touching your bits, because that's not very good. Not in this chat. Chat is just freaking today. But when aren't they? Let's be honest. Chat is always freaky around here. We will never be free. We will never be free of the freaky allegations. Because we are in fact freaky.
Freaky.
It's true, it's true. Spoken by our Lord and Savior Prince Vegeta himself, we are freaky.
Freaky.
See, I always change it to difference, and I'm like, I really like how that blends with the colors, but now it's green, so I gotta change it to, like, something else. I gotta shift the... Ooh. I can fuck with this. I can fuck with this. Do a bit of hue shifting until it looks nice. I like how the see difference just, like, works real nice. In its funny little way. Does its funny little magic. Oh, see, now I gotta change this color. It's blue. I see. Love this character's awesome vibes. They are a little bit. They are a little bit. They got that cozy fluffiness. I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. You wanna bite its head off like one of those Kinder Hippo bars that you eat the hippo and the hippo dies. You bit that head off? Nah, the head is the last part. When you get a Kinder Happy Hippo, you gotta like bite the butt and like lick all the sauce out. And like, you know, it's a procedure. You gotta do it with precision and accuracy. You wanted to end its suffering? Oh, I wanted to make it suffer the whole time. You gotta, like, bite the butt off and, like, slowly lick out all the gooey insides.
Freaky.
I'm talking about Kinder Hippos! I'm talking about... Yeah. Hang on. I'm talking about these guys. This can just go here. I'm talking about these. Got the fucking guy with the Nutella inside. Yeah. These go hard. I used to get one of these every Saturday as a treat. They were my Saturday treat. My dad would take me out and we'd go to B&Q, the hardware store. And then as a reward for accompanying him to B&Q, the hardware store, we'd pop into the grocery shop next door and I'd get a Happy Hippo. And he'd get an Iron Brew. And that was our Saturday. It was a good time. But yeah, you gotta nibble off the crispy bits and then like scalp his ass and like lick out the gooey inside bit. And like slowly like suck out all the rest of it, like and then yeah. That's how it goes. That's what you gotta do. That's how you eat it. That's how you eat it. Thank you for the follow, Azzy. I'm glad you're enjoying whatever the fuck this conversation is. Whoa, wrong way. Ooh. And Jamoria? I definitely didn't pronounce that right. Jamoru. Thank you anyways for following. I'm sorry if I butcher your name. I'm sure he did. Your wording don't help? Yeah, probably. We do a little thing called clip farming. We do a little thing called clip farming where I say completely innocent things in a suspicious way. It's fine. What did you miss? I was talking about how you eat a happy hippo. I was talking about how you eat these guys. That's all. Completely innocent. Childhood memories, in fact. Do I like tricks? I don't know if I've ever had tricks. What is tricks? No, I've never had those. I don't know if they exist in the UK, but even if they do, I wasn't allowed, like, really sweet, artificially colored cereal. If it's got marshmallows in it, there's no way I was allowed marshmallows for breakfast. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, you start by nibbling its ass and licking out the insides. That's how you eat a happy hippo. Let me go for like a fresh. Makes sense. Every commercial for tricks has the rabbit not being allowed to eat them. Well, yeah, see, I'd never be allowed. Clearly forbidden for rabbits. God knows what would happen if I got my hands on some tricks. We're not past the 3-hour mark. Stream isn't supposed to be freaky. The freak knows no bounds. The freak truly knows no bounds. Look, it's just silly. We're just a bit silly. I'm just a silly Billy. I'm sorry. Thank you, Automod, for highlighting that for me beautifully. Let me release this. Just Automod, like, alarm bells. I love eating ass. Yeah. Yeah. The boob jump scare. It's pretty funny. Your message actually reminded me to shade the boobs in here. I'm like, oh yeah. Probably. There we go. Boob reminder. Ah, boobs! Ah! Terrifying. Yeah, I think soft light is fine. I'm gonna do a lot of like painting, I think. Make so fluffy. So fluffy. Ooh, I'm grabbing the floppy disks, eh, chat? Have a nice luck, cats. Wah wah. If that's an old computer, does it make you old? I don't know. If you are the same age as the computer, perchance. Perchance it does. Yeah, me when fluff. Me when fluffs the volley. Where the penis eke at the whims of shuffle. You don't get it every time you ask. I'm not gonna, that would spoil it. Sometimes it is just up to fate, whether it gets played on shuffle. And you have to accept that. As I say, in my mind, the main thing to make a character look cute is just use round shapes. That is like half of the trick to a cute character design. It's just like round. Brain associates circles with softness and roundness. That's why, like, even when I do like right now with the fluff, I'm doing like there's sharper points, but because I'm using like opacity pressure, it helps soften it a bit and make it not look as sharp. Like the harsher the contrast, the more like sharp and like eek things are gonna look. That's why circles and like soft variation, lower contrast, helps make look cute and soft and approachable. Normalize hard and sharp being cute. It can be done. It could be done. Oh, we're making Danny blush. We're making Danny blush. Why do you say it like that? Oh, Danny's blusted. Oh, you do. Because I'm teasing you, that's why. That's why I say it like that. Because you're a fucking goober. Gonna hide in the stream because your boss is stressing you out? Oh no. That's alrighty. I hope your boss chills out. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. Motavali. My Nintendo story? What, about how I thought my parents killed my dog? Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. Lying on your belly in bed, holding your phone, smiling, kicking your legs in the air right now, you are living the most whimsical life, and I am so happy for you. I think this gets a long signature stamp. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what's up with this brush. It's like, it displays so big and prints so small. It's probably just like a setting I need to toggle, but lol. That's fine. Creature. Creature is done. Creature art complete. Get transparent version 2. Woohoo! No, I don't want to share for review Photoshop. No. Just want to export as PNG. Creature, creature. Creature! Making an even edgier volley than Mirage and Shaytak combined? Oh goodness. Truly entering the emo phase of emo phases. Heck yeah. Sounds great. Actually, wait, I just sent these files, but I just had an idea. Chat. Just had an idea. So something I've been doing recently on my art. So I just imported this again, right? I'm gonna rasterize this. Something I've been doing recently as a little fun, like, subtle thing is I'll take this and I'll gradient map it. Not that gradient. That looks kind of weird. That's a good starting point. I'll take this and I'm gonna put a gradient map on it. Let me just adjust this to, like, work nicer. I mean, this gradient map kind of already works. But I'm gonna go a peach there. Oh, that's nice. Make this more of a red. Yeah, okay, that's a nice gradient map. I'm gonna take this, gradient mapped. Filter, I'm gonna blur this. And then I'm gonna, like, overlay that with, like, soft light or something. It just does this very subtle sort of, like, warm fuzziness that I really like. It's very subtle, but I really like how it looks. So, let me re-export this with that. Because I think it adds something very nice to this. I should clip that onto here, though. For the transparent version. New technique unlocked in your brain? Hell yeah. Another overlay with blur effect that it was inspired by this other effect that I've seen. People who do really strong line art. If I go here, I'm gonna remove these for a second. If I was the kind of person that did very harsh line art, what I do? Set that to multiply. I duplicate the line art layer. I go, and I sort of Gaussian blur the line art layer. I've seen some artists do this for, like, a really, like, bam effect. It's sort of inspired by that. But that's obviously not the vibes that I'm going for. But yeah, we love a little bit of Gaussian blur overlay as a treat. Holy mackerel, it looks amazing. Thank you. But yeah, it just adds a little like, it helps tie the colors together, I think. Yeah. Making you want to draw so badly, but you're not going to have time until tomorrow night? Aw, that's okay. I mean, it'll come quickly, honestly. Tomorrow night isn't far away. Okay. So, I have some other headshots that I sketched this morning. I'm gonna work on. This honestly probably doesn't need much cleaning up. I can hide the little watery effect for now. But yeah, I sketched this earlier today. Yeah, 30 should be fine for this. I just need to clean up the lines. And this one isn't shaded, but it has a little water effect, so I'll do something with that. But yeah, we got a little otter. We ottering. I wonder, I don't know if Shisei's still in chat. If they are. I don't know. Have a nice look, Shizzy. Honestly, this sketch is pretty damn clean. It doesn't need that much cleanup. It's got a nice bit of texture to the lines, but like, in a good way. We ottering. We ottering. Ottering around. Danny gonna head out now. Alrighty. Have a nice rest of your day, Danny. Thank you, Danny, for letting me draw such a cute creature. Yeah, I don't know if Shisei's still in chat. I don't know if they are, but this is a character that we actually designed together as an adoptable. It's the first time I've gotten to draw them since then, so it is very exciting. This is our shared child, in a way. So the colors are all by Shisei, which, I mean, you can't see the colors yet, but yes. So I'm very excited to get to draw them again. This one looks really fluffy. They are very fluffy otter. But yeah, a few years ago now, Shisei and I both did a collab adoptables, where I think I did the line art and Shisei did the colors, similar to how we did our collab headshots, but these are adoptable characters. And this was the last one that didn't sell for a very long time, but they finally did. Which I think goes to show, like, this is why I like doing adoptables, is like, maybe it takes literal years for the design to be sold, but like, they don't get bad with age, you know. They can still sell at any point, even if it's literally years. That's why I like having them in my shop. In fact, I don't know that I have... No, there is one adoptable in the shop at the moment. But they are just the one. Very inspired by me. Gonna start doing bigger eyes because you like how they look. Aww. Thank you. I know, I started as an anime artist before I was a furry artist. I think the eyes make that apparent. I'm actually just gonna like slightly rotate that and bring that in. Yeah. Just saw a painting of a frog sat up in bed with the caption "Man," and it's the most relatable thing you've ever seen. Real fuck? It goes hard. Okay, here's the design. Look at the author. I really love the patterning that Shisei came up with. It's so unique. Oops, wrong way. Oh, I can do different. I'll do it for now and see how I feel. It's a thing because it's a Shisei design. It has like super pretty eyes. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing the eye on them. Yeah, I think difference is looking a little weird with the multiple color lineup. I'll just do overlay. That works too. I feel like otters are underrepresented in the Zillusion art sphere. I don't often get to draw them. There's a few. Like, they're not represented, but I feel like they seem rarer than they should be. I love otters. They're great little guys. More otters! Yeah, Mallory knows what I'm on about. Mallory gets it. Can you sleep watch this stream? Absolutely. Absolutely. However you want to watch the stream, you can. I'm glad you like the art style. Yeah. Yeah, it's this bean. Been wanting your friend to make a bear sona, so used to drawing cats and canines that you're afraid it'll end up looking like that and not a bear. Oh, I'm sure you'll get there. I mean, in the meantime, you could definitely practice. You could do some studies and such, if you're worried about that, whilst you're waiting for them to design the OC. Thank you for the follow as well, Rhythm. I do get that fear. I've been in that position before, but honestly, after a little bit of warm-up, it's not too difficult to adapt, I find. Just takes a little bit of warm-up, maybe a little bit of studying. You got it. You got this. You cooked? The cooker. The chef, some may say. New art style dropping? Oh? Do you have Instagram or Blue Space? Is Blue Space a name for, like, an alternate name for Blue Sky? Either way, I have Blue Sky and Instagram. I've got a whole bunch. 'Cause I feel like Instagram is a Blue sky. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get my links for you. No, that's okay. Look, here are all of my links in one place. Their pulbers light blue. Do I have a blue space on my Sky account? Oh, I don't know. Welcome back from ads. Yo, Sam, that sketch you sent is very cute. That is very cute. It's like chibi style. I love it. Okay, time to lock in. Time to lock in with beautiful Shisei colored eyes. When I design characters, I just give them like one eye color, like their eye is just a solid color. When Shisei designs eyes, it's like a bajillion colors. I love it. You have to leave? Alrighty, goodbye. See you later. A goober indeed. Good morning, Kipper. Hope you're doing well. Should really include these in the... What a gooba. And then I got a little like overlay going on. Yeah. I go like a darker blue at the bottom, more blue, and gradient up. That's always nice. I might be cheeky and do a tiny bit of shading. Not in like the because they didn't get shading on this. I might just do like a subtle gradient sort of overlay. I think that would add to this nicely. Yummy. Around like 50%. Yeah. I think that looks good. I'm gonna see about doing the that gradient map thing again, cause it's fun. It might not work for everything, which is what I'm still kind of working out. Yeah. So color. I like color. Oops. I still want it to be distinguishable, but yeah, that seems good. Yeah. Yeah, that's yummy. That's yummy. I like that. I like this. This is ooh. Of a It just makes it pop that little bit more. Yeah. No, it's something I've only just started doing it. And I love it. I might just check a few... Oh, saturation's kind of nice. Color? Whoa. See, that changes the eye color too much is the problem. Nah, I think I gotta stick with something more subtle. Yeah, I think that's fine. I keep alternating between using like my signature stamp or just like writing my name. For this one, I think I'll just write it. We keep them on their toes. But yeah, I really like how this looks. Yippee! It's so pretty. I have so much fun with it. Blue. Okay. That's another one done. Wahoo! Oh, what I will do, I'm gonna get my 4x1 crops for the Trello board. It's such a silly little thing that I love doing, because I obsess over my Trello board, which is what I use to keep track of all my commissions. It is like my absolute, I would be in shambles without it. And so when I finish a commission, I like to get a little like 4x1 crop of the image, just to use as the banner. It's cute. Yay! It was down the other day? Oh no, I didn't notice that. If it was over the weekend, maybe. Makes my Trello look really cool. Wow, thank you. You knew what you needed to do, but you're hot? Yeah, no, I can't imagine. If it was over the weekend, it was probably whilst I was away. That's the only reason I didn't know. I didn't know it was down. That's scary. Okay. We have another goober up next. This goober. I don't know if they're still in chat. Cyan, are you here? Sure. Well, I'm also gonna try remember to record a time lapse of this one. Yes! It's your turn! You! Points at you, points at you. It's your turn! Draws you. Such a cute goober. Let me get the toy house back up. Gosh, I'm zooming today. We're only at 2 hours 20 and I've already finished 2 pieces? That's crazy. I thought I was getting distracted by chat a ton. Draws you and draws you and draws you and draws you. Literally. That's what I be doing. That's like my whole job or something. Okay. So I know the time-lapse doesn't include the sketch, but if we can get most of it, that's good enough for me. Lesku, don't make me pull out the pen and paper. To be fair, I think some of Lesku's characters would look really cool in your style, Prisma. I will be honest, I think they look really cool in your style. Just saying. Yes, for real. For real, for real. I think any of the squawks or honestly the Lumi as well. I can't remember if I've seen you draw a Lumistera before, Prisma. But like, I feel like you could. You could cook. I mean, anything with horns you do really well. So it's a good start. Lumias look like the exact kind of soft creature you draw. Exactly, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You would absolutely cook. It's your raccoon guy. It is. It's your guy. That's your guy. It's your fucking guy, baby. Fluffy critters. Fluffy critters. Fluffy critters everywhere I look. Wah.
Save?
Oh, thank you for the save reminder. Save. Yeah. I think that looks good. You exploded. It's like 3 a.m. Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't want to keep you awake. I don't want to keep you awake if you want to sleep. Wow. I am recording a time lapse of this, so there will be a time lapse in case you're worried about missing the process. Toy House is being weird and not loading the images for me. Ugh. Extra soft and fluffy Lumi. Yes! Ugh. I think my internet's just going brr for a second. Stream should be fine. Stream generally tends to be fine. It's just everything else. Because Stream is big and it eats all of the Wi-Fi. Okay, there we go. Goober! Goober alert! Look at this creature. It's such a nice design. Like the colors. Oh, lovely. Lovely creature. Ooh, I'm gonna have fun shading this. I just had a premonition about the shading. Like, in my head, I just like imagined how it's gonna look shaded. I like the process. Ooh, I'm gonna have fun with this one. Ooh, I'm excited. Ooh, I'm excited. Ugh, I want to play Terraria again. It's been long enough. I want to play Terraria again. Now I'm hearing the music. Hello, Nelio. Hello. I mean, I greet you when I say your name. Hello. Hello, hello, Nelio. How you doing? Community to Terraria World? I've never, like... Maybe. I don't know. That's not something I have, like, any experience with. I didn't even know you could do that. Well, I guess I don't see why not. Someone gives you a sub? Nice? Nice. Heck yeah. Silly little guy. Certified silly little guy. Oh, I gotta remember the tips of the ears with a lighter brown. I really love this color scheme. I really love these colors. They're so soft. I went crazy when you go back from work tonight and saw Banui in DMs. Aww. Yeah, I just thought I'd sketch out some stuff before I streamed it. It means I can jump straight in. And this is white. You woke up? Good morning, White. Hope you had a nice sleep. Certified little guy energy, it's true. Absolutely certified. Gets my seal of approval. probably work on your creature forms eventually, as you can shapeshift. Heck yeah. More creature shapes. More creature shapes. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna change the line art to something softer. Yeah, that's nice. That's warmer. We like warmer. Make it like 80? Yeah. It is cute! Checking that the colors look all okay to you, Cyan? Before I move on? You got me? You got a me? That's a me. Wow. You caught a soggy bunny. Just right? Yippee! Okay, I think it's shading time then. Background, like, yeah. And I want to go for like a warm purple. Maybe slightly cooler. How's the new model coming along? Admittedly, I haven't had the time to work on it much recently. I'm gonna have to lock in towards the end of the month. Because that's just a month away. Oh my god, that's just a month away. Like, it's fine. It's basically usable. There's just a few things I want to, like, touch up on it. And then I need to work on the new overlays more so. Absolutely locked the fuck in. Yeah. Apologies. Have to lock in for a minute there. I don't actually want it to be too strong. Oh, I'm gonna do the fucking difference thing again. I like this blend mode too much. Oh, you're chanting gold to the fish. I thought you were like celebrating my use of the color. Like super enthusiastically. Like, yeah, sure am. Sure is gold. Yeah. Yeah. I'm cooking. Yeah, I'm cooking. Just needed the warm light added. Yeah. Look at this scuba. I might add a little more, like, for the dark shadows. The other thing is difference can't always get, like, the full contrast. Breathtaking? Wow. I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun. Okay, and now I paint. Now I paint over it. A little bit for extra yummies. I'm also gonna bring back some of the base colors. Yeah. Having fun drawing one of your favorite goobas? Hell yeah. I'm loving it. Such a good design. Oh, stretch reminder. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
Save?
Oh. Thank you for the reminders. Big hydrate as well. And save. Yes, yes. Oh, thank God, I don't think you guys can hear the car alarm that just started going off outside very loudly. Thank God, I would not want to expose you to that. Ugh. Best $100 you've ever spent. Wah. Oh, are you Australian? I asked that because converted it would be about 100 AUD. Oh, Australian spotted. Close but no? Ooh. I don't know then. I just know AUD because my friend is Australian. And I always feel like I'm doubling money when I send them money. Because it's like, whoa. Literally worth double. Money printer moment. Ah, New Zealand. Ah. Yeah, that makes sense. That is quite literally close. That is very close. Geographically. Neat. Yeah, it makes some time zone stuff make sense as well. Ah. So you said it was 3 a.m. Well, good thing I think I'm pretty much finished with this. So you can sleep. Let me do the funny gradient map thing that I've been doing all day because this is my thing that I like doing now. It's official. I don't know why this preset I have has like the darker side, but like, it's fine. Yeah, have the light be that, and the dark bits can be like, like a red, and then maybe put like a little blue in the middle. Yeah, that's cooking. That's cooking. Make this one red. Yeah. Okay. If I turn overlay down, that could be really nice. Yeah, I'll just turn overlay down, I think. Just adds that little bit of oomph. I think. See, now I'm thinking maybe I want to tint this slightly more purple. Color balance. Shadows. Highlights. Here we go. If I do that... Yeah, I think that's alright. Cool. Then you get this one. Yippee! What I might do is tint this slightly. Background color. Oh, that's nice. Nice teal. Your guys are soft and cute. Heck yeah, they are. Let me send to you. Thank you so much for letting me draw them. It's so nice to draw. Wah wah wah. Yippee! And then I can export the time-lapse I recorded. Yippee! That's actually everything I had planned to do on stream. I did that way faster than I expected to. We haven't even hit 3 hours yet. That's crazy. What? More draw, yeah, but what? But what? 'Tis the question. Abalala? I could do actually, that's a good point. Yeah, I can do that. I can do yours if you want, Toaster. That can be arranged. I'm just exporting this time lapse right now. I could do your balala. I know I've got your headshots to do as well. Ah. I have many options, that's the thing, it's choice paralysis. I make a choice usually like the night before as to what I want to work on the next day. And if I get through all that, then I'm faced with choice paralysis. Because I've got too many things that I would like to work on. Yeah. I don't really like that crop. I can go slightly lower so it gets a bit... I like getting the corner of the mouth to show that they're smiling on the Trello crops. Yippee! Very, very goober commissions complete. But yeah, I could do a Balatro because those don't take me too long. Snooping around my Trello. Yeah, we got a lot in here. We got a lot in the Trello. There is never a shortage of things to work on. It's just a question of like what tickles my brain at a given time. Hello, Dickory. Good afternoon. Oh, do you want to see the time lapse I recorded, chat? I could show you the time lapse. That's a good point. Right, go media source. Let's see what I just did. A quick recap for anyone who missed it. Oh, it's too big. A recap. But as you can see, the time-lapse, it basically takes a capture with every brush stroke. So it doesn't record the actual, like, stroke itself from, like, one point to the other point. It just records, like, when the line has been drawn. Oh, I will send you a copy of the time-lapse as well, Cyan. Yay. In case you missed it, here is a recap. And it disappears. Yippee! Okie dokie. Let me just sort out my Kofi with all the requests. Okay, what was your Joker? Perkio. Perkio. We can do a little Perkio as a treat. I've got all the assets for a Perkio, so we absolutely can do one of those. Let me get that out. Hello, Nana. How are you doing? Boop. Boop. Okay. Let me get my other Perkio up that I've done. That's the base. Hang on, that's kind of blurry. No, it's please. I think it's in here. There we go. Oh, and the shadow. Duh. Hang on. I'm getting my Bellatro on. And the nameplate. Oh, that's a good question. Toaster Thief, what name do you want on the card? Like, you want it to just say Toaster Thief, or is there another name that would work? Demish. Okay. Can do, boss. Brr. M so wide. M so wide. Oh, that's okay. A name you've worked on for so long. 4 minutes. But at least it was a long time ago. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I think that's fine. G. Ooh, Pixel G. Pixel G would be like... what? Actually, that's not bad for Pixel G. I'll make that 1. No, that's fine. Cool. Cool. And now we do the prut. Wahoo! Okay. Question is your color darker than the Bellatro Grey? It's close enough. I'll let it slide. It is slightly, like, very slightly. I'll let it slide, I'll let it slide. Your right eye being a swell. Interesting, okay. As ever, the forward-facing protogen is a little bit cursed, but weeble. I need to turn off anti-police. Oh, you'd like the visor to be darker? Than like on here? I can do that. Want a durable style? Hello, fellow artist? Oh, thank you. Hello. Hope you're doing good. Whoops. Okay. Push. I'm gonna get the Perkio drip in here as well. Gotta put a hat on this damn thing. I love the fins on the side of your head. They're so unique. Such a neat feature. Yeah, they're really neat. I like them a lot. I get this illusion thumbs up of approval. Needed to be more distinct from the other green pruits. Nah, you're real for that. It's cool. There, here, to the edge. Symmetry off. It's half lift time. I think I can make the nose a little pointier as well. Yeah. You want the right eye to be a swirl. The eye a little more pointy. Like the more standard protogen eye shape. Wow, thank you for the follow, Miss Kitty Ears. Yeah, okay. How's that? I almost wanna... Yeah, I have made the top of the head too large. You look chaotic as fuck, you like it? Hell yeah. Okay. Now I'll start doing the outlines and a little bit of shading. You know what would be a cool idea? All the green on your prut is Perkio green? I could do that. I could absolutely do that. Like this? Whoops. Whoops. Remembering what layers everything's on. Oh wait, no, I did that in the dark one. Whoops. Wrong green. Wrong Perkio green. Then I'll do these little bits in the dark one. No, this needs to be lighter. And then... yeah, that's nice and coordinated. PokeOS or something. Hell yeah. You fuck with this idea. Good job, you. Good job, you. Hell yeah. Nah, you cooked. You cooked. It does. We be cooking in this chat today. Yeah, I cooked. The fins could be negative Pokio background color? Sure. So negative. I mean, I just invert this. Like this kind of pink. It's quite bright. Hang on. If I... That's the negative Pokio green. Because it's just inverted. I think? Let me double check. Oh no, it's very different. Okay. My bad, my bad. Oh yeah, because I need to hue swap. Not hue swap. I need to brightness swap. Okay. I should have just looked at a screenshot. My bad. There we go. That's better. A little bit darker one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Peak. Hell yeah. Well now, you wanted the seal on it as well. You wanted... green steak sticker. Yeah. Copy image. Let me get my green. Is it Pokio green? You're kidding. You've got to be kidding me. Is it? It's literally Pokio green. Oh my god. Everything lines up. And the green is just darker. This. With the Pokio seal. Oh. I don't remember, does the seal go behind the Joker? On this? I can't remember if I've ever seen a legendary with a sticker on it. It does go behind, it does go, okay. There we go. Okay. Let me export this, and I'll get you the little animated version as well. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, wait, no. I haven't got the drop shadow. I need to do the drop shadow. My bad, my bad. There we go. There is a drop shadow. Ah, I keep doing the wrong thing. Misclicking and pressing the wrong button. Yes. There we go. Yeah, you do never see a name like that. I didn't even know if I was pronouncing it right the first time. Okay, so... we want the seal separate. We need to upscale for all of these. I keep calling it a seal, but it's a stake. It's a sticker, but you get what I mean. Yippee! Okay. And then... Hello, Patty! Patty's here. And Patty's gonna take my bins away. The bin night. Okay, let me move chat for a second. Say hi to Patty. Toaster Thief says hi! They just glared at me. Oh, they don't like you. No, I think they just weren't expecting to be yelled at. I don't blame them, really. Oh. Me. Oh, it's tiny. Okay, one second. Hello, Squeezy. Hi. Okay. Seal. Place the seal with the green. Why is this so shiny? I think it's just because it had the light on it. We want the... We don't want the hologram effects. We want these. Replace that with... Gotta find the file now. There we go. So I need to move the seal down. Actually, I'm probably better moving the face up. Yeah. Well, Wow, look at that. Wow. It moves. Cool. Export, centimeter encoder. Thingy. You move. It moves. It's alive! He's alive! Yeah. It's true. Okay. We want this with transparency, and we want to put it... Just exporting it now. Yippee! I might finish up with this though then. I'm still waiting for it to export, but that's probably a good conclusion. We're at the 3.5 hour mark. Patty's home from work. That's a good conclusion. I'm sorry, Swell. You always wake up just as I'm finishing. £40 well spent. Yippee! I'm glad you think so. Yeah, get your lost fishes in now, chat. Okay. It was a productive stream. Now, before I end, I will go through everything I've done. So obviously you can see, I did the... Oh, ads. Bleh. I didn't see those coming. My voice made you sleeping better? You are so sweet. You are so sweet. I'm just... That is such a sweet thing to say, what the fuck? Okay, I gotta make this smaller again, because I'm gonna switch back to Photoshop. I gotta set up to actually show you guys. So, there we go. It's safe to drink the rainwater. Drink the rainwater. Okay. Yeah, I'll show chat everything I did today when ads are over. Welcome back from ads. Hello, welcome back from ads. I am here to show you what I got done today. Sorry, I needed to like move what I was my whole setup when I switched back to Photoshop anyways. So, yes. For those who couldn't watch the whole stream, I did this. I did, look at the fluffy. Look at the, I love the rendering I did on the neck, like fluff especially. Very nice. And I was showing how I do this like gradient map thing now. So if I turn this off, look, there's like blurred gradient mapped version of this overlaid onto it to give it like the softness. That's been like the theme of most of today's commissions, is showing how I do that. And then I did this. We got a little otter. Blue otter. Very nice. And then, last but not least, we did this one, which I did actually have a little time-lapse of. If you are curious, I actually recorded a time-lapse of the creature. And then, yes, then I did Tosafius Balatro. Da Balal. But yeah, I'd say that's been a pretty productive stream. I don't know about you guys, but I'd say that was pretty damn productive. I had so much fun. Hopefully, if I can get my ass out of bed, I'll be back tomorrow morning for Fishing Friday. Yeah, that's right, Fishing Friday's fucking back. Hopefully, tomorrow. So we've got that to look forward to. Yeah! Hella productive, thank you. Fishing Friday, as in, it's just a normal stream again, but the odds for the fishing minigame are slightly increased. Poisson Thief Friday? Maybe. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, get your last fishes in. I'm gonna work out who we're gonna raid. There's quite a few goobers live. Haven't raided Cobra in a while. What's Cobra up to right now? Cobra's playing a game. Everyone's playing games. Doing a hecking puzzler? I do like a puzzle game. Yeah, everyone is doing games today. So I can't raid into another art stream. So we're gonna go see a big fluffy coob. Big fluffer, many tail friend. I do like puzzle games, so see what they're up to. But yes, thank you so much again for stream. It's been so lovely. If you're not already, don't forget to join the Discord. We have lots of fun there. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, we're gonna just go see Cobra. It's been a while. But yeah, otherwise, see you tomorrow morning. Or Tuesday, depending on when you're around. Yeah. Goodbye, chat.